Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Commanding Officer, Executive Officer, Command Master Chief, and the Command Diversity Team, we would like to welcome you to our 2020 Hispanic Heritage Month event. My name is HM2 Smith, and it is an honor to be the Master of Ceremonies for this event today. Although COVID-19 has significantly altered the way we do business as an institution, we firmly believe that times of crisis like this provide opportunity for personal reflection and greater emphasis, strengthening social ties and fostering unity. Each year during the month of September, the Department of Defense recognizes September as National Hispanic Heritage Month, a nationwide observance held every year to celebrate Hispanic history, cultures, and the contribution of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. The observation started in 1968 as Hispanic Week under President Lyndon Johnson and was expanded by President Ronald Reagan in 1988 to cover a 30-day period starting from September 15 to October 15. It was enacted into a law on August 17, 1988 on the approval of Public Law 100, TAC 4002. The history of Latinos and Latinas in America is diverse. It is impossible to tell the experiences of various groups with a single history. Some arrived in the United States as immigrants or refugees, while others trace their ancestry to Spanish-speaking or indigenous people living in North America long before the establishment of the United States. The Hispanic culture is a beautiful and artistically diverse and can be seen everywhere. The Latino experience is an integral part of the United States history today. Now we will have a presentation of a dish from Colombia, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and El Salvador, which will be done by HM2 Perez, HM3 Amaro, HM3 Rodriguez, and HM Chen. Then we will discuss unique things about the culture tradition of each country. Lastly, we will show you how to make a famous Hispanic dessert.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is HM3 Amaro, and I will be presenting a dish from Mexico. What we have here is traditional chile relleno, which is a pasilla pepper, which is native to Mexico, stuffed with cheese and dipped in egg batter and fried. The topping is a mixture of tomato, onion, different spices and seasonings, and then we have traditional rice and beans on the side. I also wanted to share a few facts about Mexico with you, those being that Mexico is the 11th largest country in the world, and Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. Among that, Mexico is really known for its food and drink culture, tacos, burritos, all native to Mexico, and also the architecture such as Mayan temples, and now that the coast is becoming a huge destination for vacations. Along that, we have many kinds of festivals, one being Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead Festival, which is celebrated in many different ways of art, music, which would be in the style of mariachi, which is a band with different types of instruments. I hope you learned something new about Mexico and you enjoy this presentation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is HM3 Rodriguez, and today I'll be talking about Puerto Rico. So I was actually born there in Bayamon, which is like 10 miles south of San Juan, and I kind of moved here a little bit after, but many of the traditions and cultures are with me every day. Today I brought a drink to kind of represent our culture, which is called coquito. It's actually one of the drinks that we do for the holidays, so it kind of marks the beginning of Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and finally wraps up with the Three Kings Day, which is January 6th. Coquito has pretty much coconut, so coconut milk, cream of coconut. It has a mixture of cloves, cinnamon, and ginger. And when you put it all together, it's amazing. Most people drink it with alcohol. It's up to you. I like to drink it virgin. It's everybody's preference is different. Some cool things and fun facts about Puerto Rico is that we are made up of 143 different islands, and 5 of them are inhabited, and then the rest of them are kind of unexplored territories, wildlife reserves and things like that. So if you ever want to feel like exploring, you know, come on over. What else? We have the largest rum distillery, Casa Bacardí. It was set up there by the Bacardí family, which came over from Cuba because they're being prosecuted, and it's still one of the top producers of rum in the world today. And you can actually go and visit it, 21 and older preferably, because that way you get to taste everything, but you can go if you're underage, and it's definitely a good experience. And then lastly, Piña Colada was actually invented in San Juan, Caribe's Hilton Hotel in 1963. It's kind of like a little happy accident type of drink that's still shared all around the world today. And that is it about Puerto Rico. I hope you learned a couple of new things and that you come on over and visit us. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.
Hi, I'm HM2 Perez, and I will be speaking about Colombia today. In front of me, I have one of our traditional plates, which is la bandeja paisa, which it's basically red beans, white rice, carne asada, chorizo, sweet plantain, arepa, eggs, and a pork rind, or as we call it, chicharrón. The bandeja paisa was influenced by several different cultures that inhabited Colombia throughout the centuries, including the indigenous people of Colombia, colonial Spaniards, and Africans. And in the 19th century, the French and British colonialists also brought their cuisine with them during that time. One very traditional fact about Colombia is our flag resembles a lot the ones from Venezuela and Ecuador, with the difference that the Venezuelan flag has stars and the Ecuadorian flag has their symbol for the republic in the middle. And Colombia is just a plain yellow, blue, and red. Another fact that people don't know, Colombia owns territories outside of South America, such as La Isla de San Andrés y Providencia, which is basically off the coast of Nicaragua and the Caribbean Sea. And it's known for its coral reefs and reggae music. Even though Colombia's constitution claims that the main language in Colombia is Spanish, Castellano, throughout its territory there are other languages that are spoken. For different ethnic groups. We have up to 68 different languages, and they are all traditional to their territories that they're in. For example, San Andrés y Providencia that I mentioned before, their language is English. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned something different about Colombia and hope you will visit soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Echenchi. I was born and raised in El Salvador, the smallest country in Central America. It's right in between Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Even though we have a small country, we have a large population. It's almost 7 million people. Salvadorians like to call themselves guanacos, and we're very proud of that and everything that comes with it, like food. Today I have pupusas. I made them this morning. They're corn tortillas stuffed with beans, rice. You can put cheese or anything you like. Some people make it with rice dough and stuff like that. It's up to you. We also have cabbage, which is like some type of salad. And we also have salsa, which is basically like just tomato sauce, but we put it together and we eat it like that. This is like our national dish. My grandma used to make it. It's very special for us. It brings, the family together. We have also this tradition that we have we celebrate El Día de la Cruz, which is El 3 de Mayo, is May 3rd. We kind of like celebrate like people who passed away and stuff. It's almost like the day of the death, but we have like our own kind of way to celebrate it. We have a lot of volcanoes, rivers, and lakes that people can visit, and the weather is perfect, so hopefully one day you can go over there. And yeah, hopefully you learn something about El Salvador. Thank you.
A famous dish among Hispanic culture for dessert is flan, and it is one of my favorites that I wanted to share with you. Many cultures make it a different way and put their own spin to it. Thank you for tuning in to the Diversity Committee's Hispanic Heritage Month event. I would also like to extend a special thanks to the commanding officer, the executive officer, and the command master chief for all their support. It is important that we remember the contributions made by the Hispanic community to the United States after overcoming many triumphs and struggles. I hope everyone has a fine Navy Day.